Welcome back to the OG show. Today we are doing my official NFL quarterback tier list. Video that I was putting off for a minute, as you guys can see, because this is my first upload in like 6 months. Sorry about that. But, got the Super Bowl like next week. Pretty hyped for that. Definitely not what I was expecting coming into the season. Bengals, Rams. Pretty odd, right? But anyways, let's just get into this. So first quarterback, we have a guy who did not even play this season, Alex Smith. I don't know if he's a free agent or if he just straight up retired. But for his career, I guess I'll put him as like a damn. See, because like I feel like I'm gonna violate him, but he really wasn't all that special in his career. Um, yeah, Alex Smith was a winning quarterback, but he was just too passive. Like he'll really only be remembered as the guy that got his job taken by, Colin Kaepernick and Mahomes. So yeah, he's a C+ quarterback. Aaron Rodgers, you know, is there really anything that needs to be said? S tier. Up next, we got Shake and Bake. As someone who really wants to convince the nation that this dude sucks, I would put him in JV. But like realistically, he is like just average, and he rides the coattails of his run game and his defense and all that. But he's all right. He's not as like dog shit as people make him out to be. Up next, we have a dude who is as dog shit as people will make him out to be. Big Ben cannot throw further than 4 yards down the field right now. So, great career, Ben. Yeah, that's really all I'm gonna say. He was never denied by anybody. All right, Cam Newton. It hurts me to do this, but Cam Newton actually might be the worst quarterback in the NFL right now, bro. He fucking sucks. Like he is garbage. I was like always trying to defend him, even when he had that garbage receiving core on the Patriots. His situation didn't improve that much when he re-signed with Carolina, but my God, he is hard to watch. Um, Up next we have Dak. Dak, like, dude, Dak is really hard to grade because he shows a lot of potential sometimes, but I just don't see him in like that upper tier. I don't know if I should put him as an A, just because like I said, he just disappoints a lot and he's not very consistent. He got paid like what 75 mil this year and they couldn't even make it out of the first round. Ah, no, no, no. Too many empty calorie stats for me to put him in B+. Up next, oh god, oh god, I cannot believe this man is still a starting quarterback in the NFL. The fact that Giants fans are still like reluctant to give up on him, like that's just hilarious. Honestly, dude sucks. Fuck Daniel Jones. Sorry guys. I'm gonna keep the content family friendly. I just gotta vent every once in a while because this dude this dude is garb. This is gonna be an interesting one. Derek Carr. I think he's definitely B tier. Started off the season really strong, but yeah, didn't go very far, did you? Not his fault though. The Raiders were in a horrible situation this season. So, oh god. Up next, another man who does not like to be denied. Um, should I say this one? Like, I feel wrong like ranking him. Like, well, when he does play, Deshaun Watson is easily. Oh, my bad. Easily an A+. Easily, dude is incredible. But just just made some mistakes. Oh my God, Drew Lock. All right. He's not JV, but he is pretty bad. Like he is really bad. Drew Lock. Whenever I turn on Red Zone and they got Broncos games playing and Drew Lock is backing up for Teddy or whatever, he's just always making horrible mistakes, throwing into double coverage, all that stuff. So yeah. Um, Nick Foles. Who was Nick Foles even playing for this season? Like I know obviously he wasn't a starter, but I'm trying to think where he was. Because the Bears had Andy Dalton and Justin Fields, so I don't know. Um, do I even rank him? When he's not on the Eagles, Nick Foles is JV. There you go. That's my ranking. Jagoff up next. Hmm. This dude gets slandered a lot, but like it's warranted. It's warranted. He is pretty bad. Um, I feel bad for his situation. Like Detroit's not going anywhere for like probably 5, 6 years. However, I don't even know how long his contract is, but it's also a bad contract. Jagoff is D tier. Jalen Hurts. I didn't watch a lot of the Eagles this year, but people kept complaining about Jalen Hurts. That like Eagles fans that I was friends with at least. So I'm just gonna base it off that honestly. Based off that, considering he can run, you know, the running makes up for your ability to not throw. So this is great logic right here. I'm gonna put him in C plus. He's better than Baker Mayfield because he can run. Um, Up next we got Jabu, who is like again, this was a guy that got a lot of like flack and slander in his career, and I was always just trying to defend him and say that he, just needed a good situation. But he's all right. He's nothing special. I mean, yeah, literally nothing to say about Jabu wins. Um, Justin Fields. See, like I feel stupid putting him in if I was to put him in C because he's obviously better than Jalen Hurts in my opinion. So I guess I'll put him in C plus. Dude, Baker is getting dicked on right now. My bad, Bake. But yeah, Justin Fields. I really expected a lot out of him this season, but he's been running for his life literally every single play because the Bears just suck at building around a quarterback. Sad to see. Um, Jimmy G. This is another tough one because like Jimmy G has been like an average quarterback who has just always been able to succeed somehow, like very like overachieve, I guess, if that makes sense. You know, um, should not have played in the NFC Championship this year. Should he be a starting quarterback in the NFL? It's very debatable, and for that reason, I think he should go in D tier. D tier because he's not awful, but like it is very much debatable if he is like a QB1 in this league. Up next, Joe Shiesty, Joe Burr. Um, really came into his own this season. I think dude is like top five now. But I think he still needs to take that next step before I can consider him like in that class of Josh Allen and Mahomes and so yeah. A is good for Joe Burrow. Okay, debate me on that one, guys. Up next, Jalen. Well, through his first like 2, 3 seasons, he was just okay, and now he's like literally the best quarterback in the NFL. So it's kind of hard to judge. But considering he was just like average his first couple years, I'll put him in A plus for now. But a guy who can like easily be in that S tier in just a couple years. We got Jay Herbo up next. Ever since the Chargers drafted him, he's been balling. So I know I just said Joe Shiesty is an A for the same reason, like just because he hasn't had like a big enough sample size. But I do think Justin Herbert is better than Joe Burrow. So you guys can debate me all you want on that, but it's just fact. Captain Kirk up next. Ooh, this is gonna be a tricky one, bro. This is gonna be a really tricky one. Cause like there are really people that defend Kirk Cousins out here, and I don't want to offend them. But at the same time, like, why are you defending this bum? Like, he really hasn't done anything in the league. So he can go in the same class as Baker Mayfield. Like, he literally has, what, like a top 3 offense around him, and he just can't win. So, yeah, Kirk, you're a C tier. Justin Jefferson, Adam Thielen, Dalvin Cook, you should not be out of the fucking playoffs every year. K Murray up next. This is another tricky one for me. I'm gonna put him in A though. Sorry. Like, I'm sorry. I just don't. That dude chokes so godforsakenly hard in the playoffs. Like, worse than Lamar did when he played the Chargers his rookie year. Oh my god, he was awful. Kyler Murray was terrible. He had a great start to the season, though. I really thought he was going to win MVP, but, they finished it horribly. So, yeah, A tier for Kyler. Best of luck to him next season. Up next, we got Lamar. See, like, I want to, like, deep down, the Ravens fan in me wants to put Lamar in S tier, but I just know it's not realistic enough. You cannot emulate this man's game. You just can't. There's no person on the planet who can do what this man does. But, is throwing, and he still doesn't, like, make the right decisions a lot. So, for IQ reasons, I guess I'll just have to put him in A+. But bro, I think we can all agree that he is the most potential of anyone in the league. Up next we got Mac Jones. Bro, like, I don't know. I really don't know what to think of him. I think he's okay. Like, I don't think he'll ever he doesn't have a very high ceiling at all. I think the real reason the Patriots drafted him is just because he was like a low risk type of pick. So I'm gonna put him. Dude, I'm disrespecting Kirk so hard. Like, I just feel stupid with this list already. Kirk is not worse than Justin Fields. Oh God, I have to move him back. My bad, my bad. But yeah, bro, what am I doing? What am I doing? Oh my God. All right. This is my bad, guys. Oh my gosh, that is just embarrassing. I just had to reconstruct this whole thing, but it just wouldn't make sense. Like, I can't say Justin Fields is better than Mac Jones. Like, I can't. I just can't. It's like statistically incorrect. Um, Up next, Matty Ice. He did not have a great season at all. Um, but he's had a great career. Sure, B tier, Matt Ryan. Up next, my homeboy. Um, I better not be getting any debate on this one, bro. Very, 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 very undebatable. Like, have we ever seen a guy that can do what he does? Exactly. So, for that reason, Mahomes S tier. Russ, bro, Russ really did not have that great of a season. I mean, he missed what, like, almost half their games. So it makes sense. Seahawks missed the playoffs. Their first rounder belongs to the Jets. So yeah, it's really not looking good for them. I expect them to move on from him this offseason. But with that being said, Russ is an A+. He's regressing a little bit, but still one of the top guys. So up next, Ryan Tannehill. Oh man. Another guy who's really difficult to rank because he did have that great season last year. He threw 33 touchdowns and 7 picks, but he was really just riding the coattails of that like historic Derrick Henry season. And he had a pretty good defense too. So he showed his true colors this season when Derrick Henry was out. He wasn't very good. So yeah, I'll put him in C. I really don't like Ryan Tannehill, guys. I'm sorry. Up next is Samuel Darnold. Oh man, is like We already knew this. I mean, as soon as you saw his face in the row of people, you probably knew where he was going. JV, Sam Darnold. I mean, we need to stop giving this dude chances. He is garbage. Sorry, Sam. Anyways, we're going to move on to Matthew Stafford playing in the Super Bowl next week against Joe Shiest. And with that being said, him and Joe Burrow are in the same tier. Pretty cool, right? Yeah. He does make a lot of mistakes sometimes, so I'm going to have to keep him in A. But he is an elite arm talent. Like, bro makes crazy throws every single game. And it's great that he's finally getting the recognition that he deserved for so long because, I mean, dude was suffering. Dude was down bad. But congrats to Matthew Stafford, and best of luck to him next Sunday. And now we have, literally the most risk-free quarterback in the NFL, in my opinion, Teddy Bridgewater, who will not look further than 10 yards down the field or even like 7 yards. He is always making check down passes. It could be 3rd and 23, and he'll just throw like a wheel route to a running back. So, statistically, the stats will show you that he's like a good quarterback, but he's not a winning quarterback. He's not gonna make a game-winning drive or anything like that. So, bro, I feel bad because like I really like Teddy. Being a Louisville football fan and all that, but he really I really am starting to question if he should be a starter in this league anymore. I'm sorry, D just seems too low, but yeah, I don't know anymore. Up next, we have the man who just retired yesterday, Tom Brady. What an incredible career, man. I truly don't think we'll ever see anything like it again. The GOAT. The motherfucking GOAT. T Law. Okay. T Law had a horrible, horrible year, but he was, in a very bad situation. Like the Jags were just a dumpster fire from head to toe. That organization is so horribly run. Um, but we expected great things out of Trevor, and he was at most of the time terrible, like awful, borderline unwatchable. So I would put him in C if I wanted to give him the benefit of the doubt, but like the reality is he was a D tier quarterback last season. He was bad. Mitch Trubisky. Why is he even on here? The MVP, Nickelodeon MVP. That's my boy. But yeah, you are not good at all, Mitch Trubisky. I'm sorry. Tua turn the ball over. I just realized there's no B plus. I'll move Dak up. Why did I put him in B? He's a B plus. Um, but yeah, moving on to Tua turn the ball over. Um, bro, like again, I just don't know. Like he's not in a great situation. He does have a good receiving core, but his O line is not there. They don't have a great running game, and now he's without a head coach. So I will say he's on a better, like a higher level than these five guys. Maybe not Jimmy, but he's definitely better than the four guys besides Jimmy. Next we have Carson Wentz, who is, I think many will agree with me. This is probably the hardest person to grade, like out of any NFL player, because the inconsistency you get with Carson Wentz is just unreal. So, um, this is a really tough one. Oh my god. Well, he did blow their season to the Jags, so for that reason, he can go in C plus. And Zach Wilson, he low key could be a C, but I think I'm just gonna have to put him in D. He had too many bad games, but he did have a lot of great games. So Zach Wilson, I will say, shows you know he probably has the highest potential out of his draft class if I'm being fully honest. But yeah, last season was just a disaster from head to toe for the Jets. So this is gonna be my final little tier list. Hope you guys enjoyed. And you know, as always, I'm down to debate you guys in the comments. So if you think Dak Prescott should be an A or Joe Shiesty should be A plus, you know, I'm here for all the smoke, guys. So yeah, this is the reason I upload these videos. I want some interaction, but hope you guys enjoyed. Hopefully I'll be more consistent with uploading in the future. Let me know who you guys think is going to win the Super Bowl. I think the Rams got that easily. But yeah, check out my Twitter, all that good stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next video.